Hey everybody, welcome back to Thistle Hill Farmstead. Today's project is right here behind me. It's a little hay feeder that I bought on Facebook Marketplace for the sheep because we have the sheep put up in the pen since they've lambed. So we need some way to feed them some hay and keep it off the ground. So I got this off Facebook Marketplace, but it needs a little TLC. I'm not sure who put it together, but they put it together all wrong. And it's, I'll show you. It needs a little love. So let's work on it today and see if we can get it fixed up and get it out there for the sheep. All right, so the first thing I see that's wrong with it is, and the guy pointed this out when I bought it, he claimed that whoever put it together at the feed and seed store he bought it from did this, but I don't know. Why would you buy it when it looks like this? But if you look here, this is a little clip that's supposed to go around this bar here. It is around the bar on this side, but you also, if you look close, these are tightened up. These are really wobbly and loose. And there's no way, if you look at the distance between here and here, there's no way that's going to come together. So it looks like to me what they've done is put these side pieces on backwards. They're offset now to the outside. I think they need to be offset to the inside. So what we need to do is take this apart and flip these end pieces around. I believe that's going to solve our problem. So let's do that. Here's a closer look at what I'm talking about. You see how this little clamp that goes around this bar here, and if we spin the camera around to the other side, you can see how big a gap there is here. I'm gonna stick my hand in there. So there's no way you're gonna pull that together. So I think they've got these things on backwards. And you see also, let me zoom you out a bit. You can see how this one is straight up and down, and this one, the side, I mean, when I say this one, is leaned over. It's just a mess. So these need to come off and be flipped around, I believe. So let's do it. These, I believe, are a 1/2 inch bolt and nut. Yeah, so this is 1/2 inch. I'm gonna take this off. Let's see, probably need to loosen this stuff up here first on the top because it's pulling this stuff together. So let's loosen these top ones here first. Man, what's going on with that? This one might be cross-threaded. Yeah, it looks like it is. Man, I don't know who put this thing together, but they have jacked it all up. Let's see if I can get this around here. I might have to replace this bolt. Ow. Owie, pinch my finger. That wasn't good. Okay, let's see if we can get this off. All right. I don't know. We'll see if that nut and bolt are salvageable. So let's pull this out. And will this one come out? I don't think so. We're going to have to loosen the other side also. So let's do that side. And personally, I think when I put this back together, good gracious, what is going on here? There's no way those should be that tight. So I don't know what they did with these bolts. But I think when I put this back together, instead of having the nut stick out to the outside where you can catch yourself on it, I'll put the nut to the inside so that the head of the bolt is on the outside here. Yeah, that's all. That's nut and bolt are all jacked up. I may have to wind up getting some more nuts and bolts. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of bent. So I don't know if they tried to push this thing together somehow and didn't know what they were doing. Oops, I need a deep socket for that. Do we have a deep 1/2 inch? Yes, we do. Oh, this one is okay. Okay, let's see if I can get this out. All right. Now I may be able to get that other bolt out on this side now that I have this loose. Let's see. It's gonna want to fall apart on me now, I think. There we go. All right, so got that out. All right, I need to loosen that little clamp down there, right there. Let's get that loose, and then that inside, this inside thing will just come off. I'm hoping that's still 1/2 inch nut and bolt. It is. Hold this up if I can get this bolt off of here, or nut rather, off of the other side. Okay, got that off. Let's see if we can get it all apart now. Let's see if I can pull this out without smashing my fingers. Yep, okay, that's out. Alrighty. Let's take this piece out of here. And now let's flip that piece around right there. There's the first nut off. Okay, so I should be able to lift this up now and just spin it around like this and put it back in. Let's see if I can get those to go down through there. There's one. There's two. Okay. Put the nuts back on. All right, let's do a little tightening on these. I'm not going to tighten them all the way up. I'm just going to snug them up where it pulls this upright a bit. All right, so there's the first one. Let's take care of the second one here. Move this over here. All right, let's flip this one around. Okay. I hear the babies out there. Bad. Mrs. Thistle Hill is out there working with them or feeding. Okay, so we got that one in. Let's put some nuts on now. Now another thing that I've noticed on the legs, and we'll look at that in a minute, is it's got a little bar that holds the legs together, and it doesn't look like it's long enough, or either they have the legs on backwards too. I just don't know what's going on there. Man, this thing is jacked up, but we'll get her going. We'll get it fixed. Tighten these up a bit. Just snug them up. Again, I'm not going to tighten those all the way until I get stuff put together, but that looks better. Mo better. All right, let's see if we can get that centerpiece back in there now. This piece has got to go inside. Now I'll need to take this piece off down here. Yeah, they tightened that up. Yep, it's a little wonky, but I think I'm getting it. I've already flipped these around, so now I just got to put this piece in the middle.
Get a towel, I'm already hot.
Yeah, it's hot in the sun, sure. Okay. You might have to help me on this, babe.
I figure when you're done with that one, I'll rake up and just put a bunch in that one. And
Can you come lift this up while I slide these screws in?
lift what up? This thing?
Yep.
Hold on.
Yep, it's got outside. Okay. There we go. There's one. Let me stick a nut on there. Well, you don't have to. That's good. Just as long as you get it started where it won't fly off. Okay, let me do this one. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, it's a little bit of a aggravation. Yep. There we go. There we go. All right. Another nut.
You the nut. So you don't need
It's always good to have a good helper.
But it seems you can't.
Never. I can never do without you, Kikis. Yeah, see, these all go here now. But I was looking at this, and this looks like if these are supposed to sit out like that, that's way too short. So I'm going to have to see what's going on with that. See, because if they both set out, that's the reason it's either flopping one side to the next.
But I think maybe it should sit up like that one, and if you tighten that one, it will.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to take a look at that and see what's going on with that one. I don't know who put this together. Probably some teenager.
Yeah, that don't give a shite.
Beep. All right. Thank you, Mama.
Yep.
Okay.
Mama.
Yeah, I heard a man out there.
Yep, and I grabbed a little boy and a little boy.
Oh, yeah? He didn't like it?
No, he doesn't say things.
Oh, he doesn't? He's quiet? Yeah, I played with him a little bit this morning.
He ran out like soon as it's out.
She is still skittish.
She's like looking for him.
Yeah.
I'm like, Mama, he's here. He's here.
Yeah, she's really skittish still.
Yeah.
But she stays between you and him. She's a good mama.
Fatto, still.
I don't get it with her. I don't know.
Something is wrong with Patty. She just lays down there.
Well, she's lazy. What do you want her to do?
All other cows just walk around and eat.
Well, maybe she's full. She came up and ate this morning. I think they put half of these bolts in sideways too, because they just don't want to. They don't want to go on. It's like crazy. Oh, Charlie will find him a spot. Yeah, I don't know if that screw that I'm tightening is going to tighten up. It feels like it's maybe the threads are boogered up on it or something. But it'll be good enough if I can get the rest of these tight. Yeah, that was the issue, because you can see down below now it's ready to go together right. Yeah, this one's the one that's problematic here. Let's see. If I can. Yeah, I don't want to break it. So we'll leave that like that, and that'll be good enough. Now let me put those clips back down on the bottom. So now these clips should go right around here, but no problem. Here, yep. Yeah, you would think these would be shorter bolts too, but maybe not. Okay. let's get this other one on here. I'm a little worried about that sticking out there. I don't think an animal will poke their head on there or their eye, but I have some rubber stoppers. I can put a rubber stopper over that. Okay, so that is all done, but let me show you the next issue that I think we have, or that we have, not that I think we have. Okay, it's these legs here. So see how that's all jacked up, and if you do this, it falls that way. So it really, I don't know if it's not totally tightened up and that will hold it like that, or if this bar is supposed to be longer. Maybe it's just not tightened up all the way. Yeah, it needs everything tightened up. So let me try that and see what we get, if we can make it work. These may just be loose. Oh man. See, and these are sticking up too. I don't know who put this thing together. You don't want these sticking up because an animal is gonna get caught on these. So yeah, I don't know who put this thing together. And now I should have recognized that before I put this back on, because now I can't get a wrench on this to get it out. Let's see if I can get these others. No. All right, so I'm gonna have to take this top piece back off so I can lift this tray out, take these screws out. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, well, good thing I didn't tighten these up all the way. Let me just take these back out. Yeah. You know, I take for granted that I know how to put stuff together. Obviously, people are not very mechanically inclined and don't think about things like having these sticking up where an animal can catch themselves on it. The top of the bolt needs to be right there. All right, let's see if we can get this top piece off of here so that we can pull that plastic pan and get those bottom bolts picked up. Let's see. Okay. All right, all right. This one and take those other bolts off. So this should lift out now. Yep. And now I need to, yeah, that's just really odd. All right, let's see what we got here. I think these could probably use some washers. Let me see if I've got some washers to go here, because it's been loose, it's kind of wallowed these holes out a bit. Let me get a washer or two to go on those. Here's my box of washers. Let's see if I've got some that will work. Yep, I think that will work. Actually, let's see. We got some smaller ones here. Let's see which ones I think will be better. Small and large, maybe one of each. Let's see how we look. This side looks good, so I think I can just come up through here. Let me get you in a little bit closer so you can see what I'm doing. So here, you could probably see this is compared to this other hole, this is wallowed out a bit. So I'm going to push this up through here. And then I'm going to put a larger washer on and a smaller. Well, I'm getting ready to do it just like it was before, and I don't want that. So I'm going to put the small washer on first. Then the larger washer. That should give me some good purchase there for that. Now let's get me a nut. All right. Let me tighten that up a bit. Hey, that feels better already. All right, let me just make sure that that's not going to interfere with my pan. I don't think it is. No, that's going to be fine there. Okay, let's flip the other ones around. All right, that's good and sturdy now. Let me tighten up these ones here on the side also before I put everything back together. Oh yeah, everything's loose on this thing. All right, getting there. Whew. All right. So now, that's sturdy now for sure. Now let's put the tray back in it, and we can put the hay holder thing back on it. And there we go. This is heavy. Okay. Line it up and get it back on. Tightened up. All right. Okie dokie. Oh man, she's solid as a rock now. Look at that. All right, we got her fixed up. Had to take these side pieces off, flip them around so that these pieces would go in there. And then also had to take the tray out, flip these bolts around so that they were not sticking up where one of the animals could get a hold of it. And then we had to tighten up the legs. But now that all that's done, it is very sturdy and ready to go out, put into the sheep pen and put some hay in it for them and let them munch away. So that's it for today. Thanks again for joining us here at Thistle Hill Farmstead for this little project. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps us out a lot. Helps the channel out. And what else? Hey, yeah, I almost forgot. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. That also helps us grow. Take care. We'll see you next time.